Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have two amazing ladies today. We are going to discuss matters love, relationships, and motherhood. So please join us as we dive into this very important topic. So Beffine, the country is going through very difficult times. How have you managed to keep sane? And what is the one thing that has kept you going through these difficult times?
Thank you. It's indeed difficult moments, but for me, I'd say the gift of life has kept me going. Because I have dreams, so I believe each day that I'm alive is good for me. Been working for me. I'd say again my dreams. I'd say my relationship right now.
Oh wow! So when you say relationship, is this what kind of relationship are you referring to? Do you have like a boyfriend? Is there a man in your life? Or have you found the one?
The one. Thank you. I want to believe he's the one. Yeah, but yeah, I have someone right now. So far, so good. I can't complain. I thank God for him in my life right now.
Oh, that's really nice to hear. So is he your support system? Is he the one who's kept you going through all this?
I can say he's one of my support system. Yeah, I have also a couple of people. I have family, friends, close friends. But above all, right now, I can say this person in my life because I want to try and see if all will be well. Okay, I can't tell about the future, but then so far so good.
Yeah, and I wish you well in your relationship. And hopefully, maybe next time when you visit us again, you keep us, posted on what's going on in your relationship. Okay, so Tari, I know you've drawn some lessons from your experience, seeing that you have two amazing, handsome boys now. Yeah, so what would you advise the young mothers out there, mothers to be, or anyone who's planning to start this motherhood journey? What advice would you give?
This journey is just part of life, so everyone should appreciate that there's a lot that is going to change. You can't have a child in your life and expect life to be the same. So you're not perfect. You'll make mistakes. Sometimes you'll feel down, but you have to wake up and show up. So, and have the right support system. Is it your family? Is it your partner? And the most important person, I think, is God. So as you go through this journey, just ask God to help you to be a better mother so that they can give you wisdom. You'll make mistakes, but don't actually make yourself feel like I am actually doing the worst thing, Just learn, and if you have people in your circle who are experienced mothers, talk to them. Sometimes, the child is crying, you think you want to take the child to the hospital. Maybe there are things called colic. You just need to know if the child is crying, you need to get this. There are also traditional things that people still used to do. I think they do work, so that you're not in the hospital time and again. Just plan your journey through pregnancy, such that this year I'm going to give birth. Career-wise, these are things I can do, because it's very difficult to juggle between work and parenting, especially if it's for the first time. You find someone, if you have so much responsibility, you can easily break down. So you can actually even plan even through work so that you phase out yourself from major responsibilities. And that time you can focus on yourself and the baby, because the baby eats everything that you eat. And the most important thing I would say, eat and eat and eat. Not what you're waiting. That is not your time. It's the baby's time. Let them eat. And if anyone complains that you're eating too much, eat them. I've taken in the advice, I'm considering that journey. Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yeah. So to all the mothers out there, as you heard from Tari, eat and eat healthy, because your baby eats what you eat.
Yeah.
well said. So now we're gonna switch things up a little bit, and we'll talk about travel. As you all know, my channel Andy Love focuses on travel, and so today I just want to find out from Beffine and Tari about the places they've been to, if there are any places in their bucket list. So let me go right ahead to Beffine. So do you have any places on your bucket list that you'd like to visit?
First of all, let me say traveling is one of my hobbies. And yeah, I've traveled few places. I've been to UAE, I've been to Uganda, I've been in Sudan, I've been to Congo. Those areas I explored while I was a student in Uganda, so I had a chance to maneuver through their borders then. But I love traveling. I still have a lot that I want to travel the world. That's one of my dreams. So Paris is one.
Yeah.
China is one for business. I'm into business, so China is my dream destination. Bangkok.
Yeah.
Is it Maldives or Maldives?
Maldives, honey.
Yay! Maldives, topmost.
Number one, we are talking of honeymoon in Maldives.
May that prayer be true.
Amen. God is working things.
But traveling, and I'll tell also young girls, if you have the time, travel. There's so much you learn, there's so much exposure. It's also adventurous, learning cultures, foods.
Yeah.
It's so interesting. So for me, I started traveling when I was traveling to Uganda my first time as a student. Then later on, learning their culture, I learned after campus. I learned, okay, I need to travel to learn so much, because it's through Uganda that I entered Congo and Juba at that time. So I'd say it's a good thing. So I'd also urge young girls to do it a lot. Don't just focus on other things. There's so much in life, and if you travel, you never know. You meet so much people, and you learn so much.
And that's how you see the world.
Yeah.
And for me, Uganda has a special place in my heart. I call it my second home, the Pearl of Africa. So indeed, if you can travel, please do, because that's how you see the world.
Yeah.
And Tari, I know you must have, quite a list on your bucket list.
My
Of
bucket
places
list.
you want to see.
Money has been poor to expose me. Bucket list. I have a bucket. It's a list actually. Mine is it even a bucket? I think mine has to be a borehole.
Wow.
My focus is 50 cities. Not actually 50 countries, because some of the countries I have like 2 or 3 cities that I would want to actually explore. I think myself, it's called what? The one that runs through the Maslow hierarchy of love. The my self-actualization.
Yeah.
Whatever I want
At the
at the
okay.
sea. I'm still traveling, I'm managing. Wow. Mine will be travel. So that's why I took my time, sat down, did my 50 cities, and maybe say 40 countries. But it's well exposed. Paris is actually there, so talk to me. We can go to Paris next year.
And let me
We
see
should-
the Eiffel
we should.
Tower.
We should.
Yeah, we have to see the Eiffel Tower. And I think mostly I've explored Kenya. Kenya has very beautiful places, plus other countries. I will not speak much about it, but I would just want to tell people, right now we can't go to travel because of COVID. COVID-19 is here. There's a lot that comes with traveling. You're not even going to enjoy the spaces.
Yeah.
So I would say that at the moment, explore Kenya. Kenya has very beautiful places, and it's from Watamu to Masai Mara. And you would see, if you plan your travel easily, you'd find very good discounts.
Yeah.
Nowadays there's these traveling agencies.
Yes.
They do a lot of.
They have like packages, like
yeah.
very like pocket friendly. I would
Yes,
say.
pocket friendly. And if you look at like even a place like Nyeri, there's so many beautiful places. Safaria Castle. There's no town I think in Kenya that doesn't have it. And I think Watamu for me has a special place in my heart, and Malindi.
Diani. For me,
Yeah, Diani, Ukunda, Diani, Mombasa
Diani,
is
Diani.
play.
And now, just to bring the focus back to Kisumu, there's a place called Takawili. Yeah. It's very beautiful. You think you're in Mombasa, white beaches. So I've been there. It's amazing. It's breathtaking. And that's the new Mombasa. I think for people who are coming from this side of Nyanza. And even Kisumu is very beautiful.
Yeah, Kisumu is beautiful, and So Kisumu is Dala.
Dala, yes.
That means Kisumu is home.
Yeah,
And we are currently at Jiten's house. You can easily book this through Airbnb. We just had like a small stopover, so unfortunately we won't be able to explore Kisumu as much. But ladies, I hope that one day, we can figure something out and actually come and explore Kisumu and show people Kisumu.
Yes, yeah. I think we have our hope before we travel back to Nairobi. Yeah, we just get a day and come and see a few things.
And show you what Kisumu is all about.
So that time, by the way, the kids will be with their grandmama, so
it will only be the ladies. Oh, ladies, I've had such a great time.
Oh, me too.
If it were up to me, we would continue and continue. But we have to hit the road. So I'm really grateful for joining me all the way from Nairobi, and now we're here in Kisumu. We were like, we have to continue the conversation.
And I think one thing you have to thank God for the journey massive.
Yeah, it's good that you got us safely. And if you want to know more about Beffine, you can check out her page at
Facebook, Beffine Achieng. Instagram, I'm just Beffine Achieng. Very simple girl from anything. But I am not so much active in social media unless it's business so much. But my handles are there. We can interact.
Yeah. And Tari?
I don't have any specific Twitter handles, but all around Tari.
Yes. And for my page, it's at Andialove. That is ANDIALUV. That's for my Instagram and my YouTube page. On Facebook, you find me at Andialove. That's ANDIALOVE. I'll put all the details in the description box below so that you'll be able to interact with myself, Beffine, and Tari. If you have any questions, any comments, words of encouragement, we would really love to hear from you. And that's it for now. Thank you so much for joining us.
The subscribe button.
Yes, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Share, comment, subscribe.
All right, and that is how we end this conversation. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye. Bye.
Tell me when the light goes down, and even in the dark we will find a way out. Tell me now, 'cause I believe in something.
So we've been talking about love and relationships. I just wanted to share with you about the love of God. So we know that God is a holy God, and He's also a very loving God. By being holy, it means that God hates sin. He detests sin. So in as much as He's loving, He also punishes sin. And when all of us are born into the world, we are under God's wrath. And so the good news is that God, in His loving mercies, in His grace, sent His only Son, Jesus Christ, to come and die for us on the cross. So on the cross, the wrath of God was poured on Christ. And so Christ took the wrath of God, the judgment that we all deserve. He took it on the cross on our behalf. And for us to be able to have a loving relationship with God as He intended in the beginning when He created man, all we have to do is just believe in the saving grace, in the work of Christ on the cross. So it's only through this that we are able to be reunited to our Maker, who is God, through His Son, Jesus Christ. And so I hope for all of us out there who are looking for love, we'll be able to open the scriptures and consider these truths that are in the Bible, and to be able to just turn away from our sin, repent, and turn to Christ. And it's only when we've experienced the love of God through Christ that we are able to even love someone else. And we love because He first loved us. I love this verse from 1 John 4:19. And yeah, so I hope that we would be able to just share love. So it's only God who can change our hearts of stone, our stubbornness, our rebellion. It's only God who can melt our hearts, and for us to be able to accept Christ. So my prayer is that God will find us, God will find you wherever you are, and that you would be able to experience His mercies and His grace. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I pray that you'll be able to join us next time as we consider more topics and we continue talking about love, relationships, and travel. Asante sana.